Hello, welcome back to Yakuza.
Oh, Chapter 5 Purgatorio. This is the one nobody plays, right?
Yeah,
So,
this is the one that lasts
Yumi's little
forever.
sister Mizuki runs that
Oh
bar
shit, I'm thinking of
Aries.
Limbo.
It's a good
Chapter
bet they're in
6
this together.
Paradiso, also nobody...
And
People always skip to the
Haruka
end of that
is her
one.
daughter.
Even
The
after
Inferno
Yumi went
chapter.
missing,
Oh, boy.
she'd go visit the girl from time to time.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be honest with you, honey. I do not have the most confidence
Sorry
that
about it,
anyone
Kazuma. Can
is
you get
reading
that?
Dante's Inferno anymore.
Oh, no,
Oh,
plenty of
and
people
be
read the
polite.
Inferno. But you know, you just called it the Inferno
Hello,
and not
Serena.
the Divine Comedy, and there's a reason for that.
Is that you?
I completely forgot that
Shinji?
it was actually called the Divine Comedy. I swear I knew that.
Nobody
I
reads
just
past
blanked.
Inferno!
Sorry. So, what's going on?
Like,
Actually,
I had a teacher in college who was like
I'm on
super
the run with
into
Oyabu.
the Divine Comedy.
What?
Still spent
After he
so
was
much
shot,
time
they
with
took
the
him to the
Inferno
hospital.
and read like
He's
fucking
still
2
unconscious.
chapters of
Aniki,
Purgatorio,
I can figure out
and just the
because
last
the
one in
Tojo
Paradiso.
class was a hit on Oyabun. If they find out where he is, they'll definitely try again.
Where are you right now?
I've still got men setting up a safe house.
I'm
for
trying to think of a modern
I'll get back
equivalent
to
for
you
that,
once
and
we're
I just
safe.
can't.
Contact
I
with
know. God, it's
Nah,
killing me because
got
I
a
know
cell.
there are those like trilogies that aren't linked by plot but by theme, and there's one that like, oh well, the second one was super popular, but nobody watches the first and third, and it's killing me because I can't think of any actual examples. Anyways, for those of you watching the cut commentary version, sorry for that bizarre discussion, because we have to go find information on what to do next. So we're gonna go seek out the legendary informant.
Should an informant really be legendary? It seems kind of dangerous.
Depends on how he gets his information. So there are a lot of translation things going on with Purgatory and Kage of Purgatory. In the Japanese, the character has no name.
Mhm.
They call him, I think it's Hanaya or Hanya. It's the word for forest.
Mhm.
Kage was invented by the localization team, and it is Japanese for shadow, which is why so many ninjas are named Kage.
Mhm. It's very on the nose.
Later games call him the Forest of Sai. I don't remember where Sai comes from.
Certainly
and
it's
I
not
think-
Forest of...
And I think some games also just drop of Sai and just call him the Forest, like he's called in the Japanese game.
Mhm.
Really wanted to focus on that flyer. I think I just wanted to show off what my inventory was.
Mhm.
You know, show off those JPEGs for the haul at the coin lockers.
Don't leave me
Those
behind.
are some pretty sweet JPEGs, though. Go to Purgatory. It's what somebody says when they're annoyed with you, but, like, they don't hate you. Really?
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry you bothered him too, Kazuma.
Sorry to bump into him, jeez.
I think everyone is sorry about that conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to forget the conversation that just happened with that guy I don't want to know anymore. Give me a club sandwich that'll just knock me out.
Picking up the bento box for unspecified reasons.
I mean, you might get...
We'll get to it. You know, in other games, I would question the idea of having a whole bunch of health refilling items of, you know, variable quality. With, you know, it's not obvious what heals how much. The price is all over the place, but with Yakuza, it just kind of makes sense. Like, here's a shit ton of food, and then here are the health drinks that are going to be your actual healing items.
Stamina
that.
X.
Dude, this just tastes like stamina pea food.
Now here's electricity that gives me more stamina, alright. And
And a gun.
Just a gun. Alright.
Because, you know, you get a fucking 9mm handgun in Japan, you're going to store it in the coin locker.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I've never been to a city that just has coin lockers like that, so I associate them with, like, theme parks, water parks especially. So, to me, it's like, oh yeah, I went down to the local water park and I put my gun in the fucking lockers they have for you there.
It's still more public than you would probably want, even if it's not associated with a park. Like, yes, let me just make my way out of this crowded, busy street, take my gun back.
It's even more public because anyone can go to that street. You have to pay to be at a theme park, at least.
And also, we've clearly demonstrated, if you lose your key, ooh boy. That's a whole bundle of fish that you don't want. They're already spoiled.
You know, I never thought about that. Somebody stored their illegal gun in a coin locker and then lost the key.
That
like,
had to suck.
Alright, so tomorrow I gotta go into the... Get the... Oh god, oh no, oh fuck.
Oh god, I got
Rummaging through everything they own. Like, did I put it here?
Alright, so I've been to the arcade. Oh, there's the coin locker. Wait, no, this is a completely different coin locker key. What if there's just a man traveling the city finding every coin locker key except for the one he needed?
Anyways, this kid was hungry, so we gave him some food. If for some reason there are children watching us, don't do that, kids. If a stranger gives you food, say no thank you.
It probably won't be Cosma Kiryu, but even if it is, you probably shouldn't. To be honest, Kiryu wouldn't, normally.
Well, I don't agree with that. I think Kiryu would, as demonstrated here. He wouldn't understand why people would think it's weird.
Does that also happen in Kiwami?
I think so. I didn't see a sign. Did you see a sign? Let's go check for that sign. I'm rubbing my face all over the place. I don't know. Hey guys, I didn't see a sign. I think you're lying to me.
Get the
Oh,
fuck
fuck.
out of here.
How did you
You
all
don't
get
need
guns?
no Yakuza. You deaf? Fuck off!
Aren't public restrooms open to everyone?
Motherfucker!
I need to pee.
Yes? Yes? That's correct.
That guy looked like a fucking New Testament character.
I understand.
Putting his hand out like
Okay,
that.
let him through.
Well, that's an uncomfortably placed camera.
This way.
Follow me, Kazuma-san.
So, you know my name already.
Welcome to Purgatory, Kazuma-san.
I'm like 90% sure that's also Bill Farmer, but I don't know. A super recognizable voice in his father.
Kazuma-san, the boss is down there, waiting in the very back. Go ahead.
Alright, so this is just a full-on dungeon, huh? Better not be any time bears down there.
And well, I know he just told us to go down, but let's look around first.
Hey, y'all got any side quests?
Special shop. Imperial Army grenade.
Fighting cloth.
Let's not. Let's
Hold on a
not.
sec before I punch you in the face. Let me just put this cloth over my head. Wapow! Keeps my hand clean.
Oh. It makes you think. So there's a very weird part in Yakuza 0 where, because this is the first time that Kiryu's been to Purgatory, he can't go to Purgatory. But he still goes to this location, it's just not Purgatory yet. Which, I don't want to immediately assume the, incompetence or the worst from the writers, but it wouldn't surprise me if there's like, yeah, he's gonna go to Purgatory, and somebody went, he doesn't know about Purgatory yet. Yeah, fuck.
Ah, dang it.
Like, I think the timeline we get in this game supports the idea that Purgatory didn't exist during Yakuza 0. But
Alright, Kiryu, welcome to Bumland.
it's just West Park. Yeah, it looks. This part looks exactly the same.
It's just a place where the homeless go. It doesn't have any other names.
Just for the homeless have unionized.
Alright, before you leave, Kiryu, I'm just gonna need you to snort this real quick. We do not need you coming back here. Please do not remember you've been here.
This guy is some sort of content creator, so let's give him some other content. Here's a chick with an onion.
Alright, hell yeah. Onion with a lady with an onion.
Yes, yes.
Oh, well, guess we're just gonna have to... What? Okay.
Alright,
Thanks.
sure, narrator.
Thanks, God. Ah, I see,
Well,
we've gotta do this now, huh?
you don't have to do this now. This side quest is not.
Okay.
The side quest with the little boy standing outside the park, that one does damage. If you don't feed him in this chapter, he goes away.
He goes away and just presumably has a meal elsewhere.
Or Starsmith, we don't know. Anyways.
I mean, that one happens for at least, like, 3 chapters, I think.
Hey!
Yeah, this guy isn't too far from West Park, so yeah. What's this? A dirty book. Huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Cat on carrot.
That's a big ass carrot.
Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me if the narrator alone was the reasons these side quests didn't make it into Kiwami. I mentioned once we did the first one, like I said, the side quest is in Kiwami, and that means that, nothing in the chain made it.
Yep. Yeah, we're just gonna tell you, the player, that eventually they'll be successful. Except no longer, because they erased them from existence. For their hubris, Sega has banished them permanently.
There is also, insanely enough, a side quest from Chapter 4 that we didn't finish. Remember all those side quests we did? There was one more. Technically speaking, we could have started it. And we did start it, but we couldn't have finished it until this chapter. But this is still something, this particular part of it was something we could have done last chapter.
Alright, glasses.
right? You know what this side quest is. This is the good old chain of deals.
Yep.
The only difference is we don't have an end goal in mind. This is just a bunch of bizarre coincidences that are pushing us forward.
I mean, I'm gonna say 50-50 shot of it just being a coin locker key.
Well, we used the coin locker key to get the coat.
I mean, I'm still not ruling it out. Gotta use the coin locker key to eventually get a different coin locker key. And then what's in that coin locker? A coin locker key.
Hey Tagashi, we still have a bunch of coin locker keys we haven't put in the world yet. Ah, god damn it.
And of course,
oh,
the
forgot
coin
your
locker
glass.
with the coin locker key in it actually like locks up after a certain number of chapters. So like, if you do the side quest too late, you can no longer open it.
Ah, we gave him some super glasses.
My eyes, they're
I
so
suppose
powerful.
they were. I suppose they were his bread. Here's some really strong tape.
Have some adhesive medical strips.
This tape is not ordinary tape. This is next generation tape.
This is the tape the genome soldiers use. Don't take it lightly. Alright, well, you're clipping in and out of that garbage can, so maybe you want to move. Much like here, you moved all the way back to Purgatory.
Purgatory, yeah. Next Purgatory, so maybe it's time to move the plot forward? No, there's side quests. There he is.
Hey, having a good time? Oh. Oh. What
We
about
need something that will stick to the thing and be strong.
perhaps the strongest tape on the planet? So good it can just completely fix a misdone shack.
He does say they could build a house with it.
Oh god, do you need pillars? No, you just got this tape. Just tape the foundation down. Earthquake couldn't move this house.
I mean, they make that, like, spray that hardens super quickly so you could, like, spray a chair into existence. I don't think it's what you're supposed to use it for, but people have done it. Oh, no.
Jeez. Well, it's a good thing we already have the solution to this one. No.
Yeah, first Yakuza game really dickish on Kiryu's part.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty bad, like, cultural problem you got there.
Well, it's a long shot, but we have a briefcase. We obtained under mysterious circumstances.
I mean,
Sir, we're giving it back.
we just found it. Do you want to fight? Because we've not done any in this episode. So, like, you know, want to be the fight in this episode? Okay, ordinary citizen. Well, this'll take 3
Ordinary
seconds.
citizen. Time to ruin your day. And your back.
Well, you've got more HP than I expected.
This isn't a one-punch joke fight like the last guy.
Oh, yes,
I like how I had a heat bar, but it just wouldn't let me use it on him.
more of that.
I just noticed that rat in the back.
Hey Rat, what's up? Having a good time.
All that for a plate.
Hey, but also he was enough EXP to level up.
Maybe. It might take me a while to notice that. Anyways, yet more side quests to do. If you're surprised by the amount of side quests, welcome to Yakuza.
I mean, I'm not. We just had several videos of side quests, so, you know.
But it's like, and yet more on top of that.
New chapter, guess what? Side quest time.
Really?
Want a painting for your cafe? Well,
Oh, hell
here's a
yeah.
cat and a carrot.
Now, is this a case where, like, you can sell other paintings, but they're not worth as much?
I genuinely don't know. I never bothered. I just wanted to get through this quickly. So I just gave him the painting I knew would work. Having issues getting out.
I will see myself out as soon as I remember which one is the door. That is a wall scroll. My apologies. I did twist it a lot thinking that was a doorknob. It wasn't. That was just design.
Let's go to the pawn shop. First place for this game, I never used the pawn shop because I misunderstood something about it. You can sell items directly from your item box. So like that plate we got. Went straight to our item box, but we can sell it.
That's good.
Gold pieces we found in the lockers, sell those too. That was sitting on a whole bunch of money that I didn't get in my first playthrough. Because I thought I would have to put it in my inventory and then walk all the way over to the place.
Alright, let me just sell you this that I found in a coin locker. It's not mine, but I guess it is now. Finders keepers, as they say.
You are a pawn shop. This cannot be the first stolen good that has come to your door. More guys not here enough.
Excuse me. Yes, sir.
I mean, you got really close there, buddy. Just to ask about a painting. Here's his nightmare pole.
I mean... okay, here.
Yes, sir.
I don't remember how much we bought that painting for, but I'm guessing we,
Less
sold
than 130,000.
Yeah, so... he didn't see any of that money. It's just how it goes in
Well,
art sales.
we gave him more than 130,000 yen for all of his paintings.
And we've received more than that from the...
I can't remember if any states have like actually made legislation like this, but there, at the very least, have been attempts to make legislation that would put royalties on like the resale of paintings and statues and things like that. California might have a law like that.
But
I
that's
can't
not
remember.
something Kiryu has to worry about. Oh, come on, be nice.
Yep. Right. One power up. Do I upgrade my taunt? Yeah, we want that extra dodge.
Hell yeah.
I love that picture. You dodging?
Alright, Kiryu, give him the scoop. Alright, time to go down and see the boss, which will definitely happen in this video.
Stop looking at the time.
Jeez, Kiryu, you're gonna need a lot of ethers to get through here.
These early cores are going to clear right up.
Anyway, I need to use the phone.